What is going on, beautiful people? I hope and pray that you all are doing just phenomenally well. So, on this video, I want to talk about wholesaling real estate. What is it? How do you go about doing it? Because I get tons of questions from people who are just a little bit confused on the process. And so, what I want to do, I want to break it down in the simplest way that I possibly can. So prayerfully, this makes sense for you. Now, before I dive into the content, please like, subscribe, share, all of those incredible things. By y'all doing this really helps the channel and helps us get the word out that we are a community that is about building generational wealth by serving other people and making a kingdom impact. And then also, I have a 3-day live masterclass coming up. The link will be in the description below. It's only $17. And I actually guarantee that this will be one of the most impactful trainings that you have ever attended. All right. Now, let's get into the nitty gritty, so to speak, when it comes to wholesaling real estate. All right. Now, I want you to think about it like this. In a nutshell, you are simply selling your equitable interest in a property. Okay. You are basically just the middleman or middlewoman selling a piece of paper. Okay. Now, let's say, for example, that you have found a property owner that is in a distressed situation, whether they're in foreclosure, or tax delinquent, or going through a divorce, and they need to sell that house fast. Okay. Let's say, for example, they're facing foreclosure and the auction is coming up in 2 or 3 weeks. Well, they typically do not have time to sell that property with an agent, right? Where that could take weeks, months, especially in this season that we're in right now. Houses are sitting on the MLS a lot longer. So you go to that seller, you get that property under contract at a discount, at a golden formula, which I use 70% of the ARV minus repairs. That's a whole nother video that I can break that down in. I get that property under contract, right? Now, once I have that property under contract, I'm going to market that contract to other real estate investors, whether that's using investor base to find premium in buyers, or using my network and communities that I have and that I'm a part of to find in buyers, investors that are wanting to buy a property that is discounted, that they can use for a fix and flip or a rental. All right. Once I actually find that investor, then there's a second contract that comes into play. This second contract is what is called an assignment of contract. So I'm basically taking the contract that I have here between me and the property owner, okay, and I'm assigning this contract to me and an end buyer, all right? And so what's so amazing about this strategy is that whatever you get that property under contract at, you do not have to have that money sitting in the bank account. If I got this contract right here for $100,000, well, nobody's going to come and check my bank account to make sure there's $100 cash sitting in there, right? Now, once I assign that property to an end buyer, they are responsible for having that $100,000, whether they have it sitting in their account or they go get a hard money loan, a private money loan, whatever it may be, but they are responsible for it, not me. This is such a game changer because this allows so many amazing people to get started in real estate investing without having a boatload of money, right? And I can easily assign this contract for $5, $10, $15, $20,000. As of today, at the time of this video, my largest assignment fee was $74,000, right? So it can be anywhere in between. I've even had somebody that I coached, their largest assignment fee was $170,000, right? So just imagine how you can have one single deal that puts 20, 30, 40, all of that cash in your pocket. right? And now what will that give you the ability to do? Now you can pour it back into your business. Now you can pay off debt. Now you can save for retirement, whatever it may be, right? But wholesaling real estate, in my opinion, is one of the most powerful, underrated real estate investment strategies out there that you should be doing, that you should be using. All right. So hopefully that made sense on what wholesaling real estate is. If you have any questions, put them in the comments below and let me know what you think. Are you actively doing wholesaling right now, or are you wanting to get started? And let me know what questions you have. But y'all have a blessed one. I'll see you soon.